Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. So here we have 97 magic being obtained on the Iron Man, which does relate to today's loot video. And before I got started with this one, I wanted to make sure that I unlocked a Mage Arena 2 cape. So that is what you're seeing on screen here. I didn't really have any problems while doing this, no PKers or anything like that. And after I took care of all three bosses, I did choose on the Saradomin imbued cape. So that should help me in this loot video. This is going to be 20,000 fire waves versus black dragons. Since I had just obtained 97 magic, the goal for this video was to get at least 98 and hopefully inch our way closer towards 99. Now the gear for this video was very similar to the Czar video, the only exception being now that I have a Saradomin imbued cape, we had a little extra magic bonus. Unfortunately, I had no Tome of Fire pages. I just haven't gone back to Wintertot, and it would take quite a while to stack up as much as I would need for this video. So my max hit with this setup, unfortunately no occult or anything to add extra DPS, it would be a 20, just a flat 20 from these fire waves. And if you're worried about this being a waste of blood runes, don't you guys worry. I have so many loot videos in the future that I'll get so many more blood runes from that I don't think I'll ever struggle with the amount on my Iron Man as it pertains to that. Plus, you know, all the rune crafting in the future that I'll be doing involving blood runes as well. So with my set of Arums and my fire staff, my journey has started. Yeah, this was the spot I was choosing, the Taverly spot. This is a very nostalgic location, very common place for people to safe spot with magic or range, but most of the time people use range here. Before this, I had killed just about 1,000 black dragons, and most of the time when I was doing that many years ago on this Iron Man account, I was using a rune crossbow. Nowadays, I'd probably go with something like a Dortian crossbow or a magic shortbow if I was using range here to train it. But since I got 99 as well as the draconic visage from this exact dragon in this exact location about 2.5 to 3 years ago, I have not returned since. I did look around before I made this video at other monsters that I could potentially use fire wave on, and I actually tested quite a few, but unfortunately I was missing almost every cast. Maybe my magic was just not strong enough as it goes for my bonuses, or the monster was just too strong for me. But either way, black dragons really seem to fit the profile that I was looking for as it goes for getting some decent kills as well as some decent XP. On average, I was spending anywhere from about 200 to 250 casts per inventory, so I pretty much guessed that this video would take about 20 hours to complete, and that alongside the elite clue scroll that I did do at the very end made this video take about 21 hours total. This was all done on the side, of course, as we are on the main account most of the time, so this was a perfect AFK project. The only difference is it would take a little bit longer than 10 hours, so just another magic related video for you guys. And it feels good to be uploading again. I feel like I haven't been as active as I wanted to this month, Don't Sleep December, but we're still going strong. I think I've uploaded 13 or 12 videos, and I still have about 7 to 8 more, 3 of which are already finished, just really waiting for the 24-hour mark to upload that. And I think you guys will enjoy them, and you'll be happy to know that I have just started Guardians of the Rift as of about 2 hours ago, and it's going great, so you guys will see that in a few days. That's about the update with me. Everything else is going pretty good, getting close to Christmas time. That is awesome, but you know, what would be more awesome than to receive a second draconic visage from these black dragons? That wasn't really a goal in this video, but you never know what can happen during these loot videos. Other than the draconic visage, you know, the drop table here hasn't really changed much through the years. If you have done Monkey Madness 2, you can get dragon javelin heads, which is definitely a highlight drop from these black dragons, and those are definitely going to add to the price check at the very end. But as it goes for all the other items, you're looking at a small amount of adamant javelins, rune knives, the occasional insold dragon head, the occasional gem, and adamant dart with a little bit of poison on it, and sometimes I'd be lucky enough to grab a rune longsword or a few other low tier alchables, but I would always bring nature runes in my rune pouch to high alch them and get some extra magic XP while I was throwing these 20,000 fire waves. Overall, this was a pretty laid back experience. Wasn't too much to film during this one, you know, just kind of updating you guys every 1,000 casts or so. I did get a few hard clues during this video, but I wasn't really prioritizing clue scrolls that much. I did attempt one at the very end alongside the elite, but I couldn't complete it. But I did manage to complete the elite clue, which I only did see one of those during this grind. One thing I really wish that I unlocked on my Iron Man early on would be an an imbued heart. That would have done wonders for this video. I'm still yet to get an occult necklace or a smoke battle staff, so those two would be very nice, as well as some other things that I haven't mentioned. But this account, you guys know, it kind of stays stuck in the past based on the gear and all of the stats that I have, but I am still occasionally killing bandos every now and again, and I will get to Zulrah. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting a Zulrah video, so that should be in the works early next month, so hopefully that goes well. Maybe we'll get some gear upgrades. You know, the funny thing about this location is it's never been too popular, even in its prime day. It's just not really a place you're going to run into too many people. As a matter of fact, the only people that I did run into was one person safe spotting with range and one person who was charging fire orbs at the fire altar that I was actually standing next to most of this video. And as it goes for the inventory, I really didn't have to bring anything. You know, you do have to run, since this is underneath the Taverly dungeon, from the Falador East Bank to the Taverly dungeon spot, and then you have to run past a few poisonous spiders. And I believe in 22 hours or however long it took to do this video, and 20,000 fire waves and running back all that many times, I was only poisoned 3 times. So that's not too bad. These spiders are aggressive though, so you have to be on the lookout. And that would be why I brought that anti-venom. I could have just brought an anti-poison, but this was the only anti-poison that I had in my bank, so I just brought that. Alongside this, I would also bring an anti-fire, and I would sip this anytime a dragon would breathe on me, because, you know, that can hit upwards of like 40 to 50, so you gotta be careful when you have to pick up your loot until these black dragons go unaggro to you, which usually happens after about the 60% waypoint of finishing your inventory. So yeah, I mean, that's something to keep in mind. You don't have to bring this, you could just pray magic and hope for the best, but overall, I didn't really even get close to dying during this video, even when I was AFK. One thing I did not expect to receive was a shield left half. Since I was wearing the Ring of Wealth for this one, this was about 1 in 1600, so no worries on not getting the visage there, but I certainly didn't need that. I think I have like 20 of those in the bank now. Either way though, I will take it. The Draconic Visage is 1 in 10,000. At this rate, it looks like, according to what we have in the bank with the bones and the hides and how many casts we have left, we're probably going to be finishing just shy of 700 black dragons killed. Now I know what you're thinking. I know, 700 black dragons, what is this madness? And I know, I was surprised too. I really thought that 20,000 fire waves would kill more. Keep in mind, these are 227 combat. They've been in the game since 2002, believe it or not, and they are 190 HP. Now, fire waves been in the game almost as long, if not just as long, so I would say back in the day, a setup like this, as well as using the fire wave, definitely one of the best in-slot methods to kill these black dragons, especially from a distance. But nowadays, you can actually capitalize so much with fire wave becoming fire surge and the tome of fire. I mean, it's just like everything's on fire, and it can really increase your DPS. But as you guys know, this was pretty much the most simplistic way to use fire wave, and I'm sure all of you can recognize and understand why I was unable to, you know, make those max hits even more so than a 20. But really, I just need to finish off 99 magic, and I knew that I would get definitely close, if not obtaining 98, and get a little bit closer towards 99, so that was the overall goal for this video. I'm gonna be honest, between me and you, I really did want to go to the Obsidian Monsters again. I just love it there, you know, always getting drops and Tokal, and yeah, it's just awesome. I mean, especially the impact of fire and any magic spells there. But I couldn't justify making another Zar video when I just did one like 4 weeks ago, so I hope you guys can understand that. Maybe we'll return there someday soon. So black dragons it is, and yeah, overall this was actually a pretty beneficial video. All of the bones from this would be able to get me another prayer level, which I'm inching my way towards getting 90 one of these days, and then hopefully 99 shortly after. And then I would use all of the black dehides to tan them and then make them into black dehide bodies, and therefore getting 90 crafting, because I was just a little bit away from it. So you guys will see me obtain 90 crafting, which is a huge milestone for me. I haven't really trained crafting much on this account. Back in the day I did charter ships, but lately I've just been doing amethyst as well as gems, and it's been getting me most of my levels. So I was really happy that this black dragon video would provide me with some XP as well as some drops. And the moment that we've all been waiting for, 98 magic coming in. This will definitely be my next 99 on my Iron Man account, so that, I mean, that's just huge to me. This took about 19,800 fire waves to obtain, and you guys saw 97 earlier on in the video right before I started this one while obtaining my Mage Arena 2 cape, which I really did get that level level basically as soon as I got the cape, maybe like a 2000 XP more so. But yeah, that's just incredible. So overall, ladies and gentlemen, loot from 20,000 fire waves versus Black Dragons has been completed. What a grind, what a relaxing grind at that. I mean, I gotta be honest, even after all these years, it really is nice to just come back to a nostalgic location and get some nostalgic drops as well as some magic XP. I would not recommend this to anyone, but some of these videos, honestly, I just kind of do for me, and I just really do it because I enjoy it. You know, other videos I do like to inform you guys about a monster, let you know what's going on with it, but everyone watching this knows what that Black Dragon is capable of. And now we're just going to take a quick look at the overall loot of 617 total kills, resulting in about 4.4 mil in drops and 1 magic level, 97 to 98. This will also get me 83 to 84 prayer and 89 to 90 crafting. Not trying to mislead people, it's not all of that crafting XP from 89 to 90. I just had a little bit left, so these hides will come in handy to wrap that level up. I also managed to get 1 elite clue scroll, as I mentioned before in the video. This would be my second overall elite that I've ever done on this Iron Man, and luckily for me, I didn't really get too much, but I did unlock a dragon necklace, which I can make into a skilling necklace, and of course obtaining 90 crafting shortly after finishing up this video and the price check. Of course, we're gonna take a quick look at the Rune Light loot tab here shortly. No draconic visage this time around, but overall still a pretty laid-back experience. And yeah, 1 more magic level to go, guys. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see, 98 to 99, I am open to anything. And with all that being said, guys, I will see you tomorrow with 10 hours of brutal green dragons on the main account. Following that, we have Turoths. I know, not the most exciting, but after that, ladies and gentlemen, Guardians of the Rift. Thank you guys for everything. It's been a great couple months, and I don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. Don't worry, I have been getting a lot of sleep lately. That's why the uploads slowed down a little bit, but now I'm ready to deprive. Just got to think of a catchphrase for January now. Take it easy, guys. You are awesome. Thank you for everything, and until next time, Mr. No Sleep out.